All right, guys, how you doing? This is your man Bogy, and we are the CREW After Hours. That's right. What does that mean, after hours? Only the big guys should be up, and the little ones should be snoring. So, we are here in season 1, episode 13 of the T.C.A. CREW After Hours. So we got 2 topics for you today. First topic is going to be Star Wars, and that's going to be brought on by our man MEGAMAN. And the second topic is going to be a round table. So let me introduce the fellas here. So GB, what up, GB? How's it going, man?
Yo, what's up, man? Doing good, doing good.
All right, love the screen back there. Hey, ladies, you need to hook up with this guy here because you don't know what kind of games he has. Look, he just pulled up Star Wars out of the blue. All right, so we got Hess in the house. What's up, Hess?
What's going on?
Yeah, hey, you got the best backgrounds, man. I don't know what's up with my computer. I can't do that stuff, man. So you got some good stuff there.
There's a box that says I have a green screen. Make sure it's unchecked.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
that simple. All right, and we have our special guest today, which for this season 1, episode 13, it is the very first time that we have a special guest coming on back to back. We got MEGAMAN in the house. What up, Mega?
Yo.
All right, so MEGAMAN is going to talk to us about Star Wars, probably some stuff that you haven't heard or researched. So he's going to go ahead and bring you up to date. So MEGAMAN, take it away, brother.
Okay, so I guess I should probably do this because it's not information that I found or have any connections to. It's a YouTuber by the name of Overlord DVD that I watch as he releases his videos. He's the one that I've said that has connections with people who are either in Lucasfilm and or Disney.
Wow.
So I've been listening to his videos between, like, you know, he does pop culture in general. It's not just Star Wars. He'll do other films and shows, things that are going on. But I've always paid attention to the ones that were Star Wars. So essentially the franchise has been nothing but a downpour for the last 10 years since they sadly hired Kathleen Kennedy on board. Now, I can't say how much of the fandom dislikes her. I can only assume a majority of the fandom dislikes her. There's part of the fandom that loves her, and then there's part of the fandom that believes that, well, you know, maybe it's not her that's causing Star Wars to fail. It's probably Disney. My opinion, I think that she is the reason. Any project done by her eventually just does bad.
Wow.
Like the sequel trilogy, for example. You know, if you like it, that's fine. That's not an issue. For me, I dislike them all. The 7th wasn't that bad only because it was the beginning, and the only reason why it made so much money in the box office was because it was a new Star Wars film. Everyone was gonna hop on that. But then episode 8 and 9 came down, and the box office did terrible. 8 had to keep changing directors, and then they had Rian Johnson write the script, and it was just a disastrous piece of filming that they had to go there. Obviously the visuals are always good, but the story was completely garbage, you know. And
Wow.
with that, and then, you know,
Harsh.
Okay.
Bit harsh, would be harsh, but it's true, you know, especially when, again, you know, like I said, all rumors that I will be stating, take them with a grain of salt, please. They are not facts. They are just things I've heard from this YouTuber and or other people I may have not met. I'm not sure if you guys know, is it Bob Chapek? I think he's the current executive of Disney. I'm not sure if you guys saw an interview that he had about a couple months ago with his shareholders. 2 of the shareholders asked negative questions. 1, are you going to fire Kathleen Kennedy and replace her with Filoni or Favreau, or the both of them? Obviously, Chapek couldn't answer it in a negative fashion because it would damage their stocks and their image. in general. So he's like, yeah, we're planning to have her. She's really good. We're planning to have her for years to come. The rest of the Star Wars fandom is like, okay, that's a big mistake, but okay, if you want to lose money, go ahead. Second question had to do with Gina Carano, without getting too much into it because everyone has their own opinions on it. From my opinion, my perspective, I believe she was fired unjustly over a political opinion she put on Twitter. Now, people will tell me like, oh, I'm wrong. Obviously, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. But I'm just saying, if she made a political statement and then Pedro Pascal made 2 tweets using a similar fashion, but nothing happens to him. Not that I want the guy fired. You're entitled to your opinions. It doesn't matter what party you affiliate with. But besides the point.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah. So besides the point, the question was, well, Disney seems like they're was it blacklisting? If I got the terms wrong, I'm sorry, but I think it was more along the lines like it's like saying like, you guys say you're open to people with different opinions, different beliefs, but it seems like you're it seems like you're it seems like you're left leaning. I don't know if I'm using the term correctly. It seems like you're leaning more this way, because when Pedro Pascal made a comment similar twice, nothing happened to him. So I'm like, wow. Go figure. So again, second negative question. Again, he responds saying, Disney's a business where we accept people of different different opinions and beliefs and stuff like that. And I'm like, you're kind of going backwards. It's almost as funny as Disney saying, hey, we're all for pride and no racism and stuff, but when it comes to your filming in China, you're willing to do whatever it takes, like shrinking John Boyega in the poster for episode 7, and then you want to talk about race, unless it's making money.
Do you think it's because maybe Pascal had a bigger role that maybe he was overlooked with his comments?
No, I wouldn't say it's because of his role, because actually Gina Carano's character is supposed to be a very big role. Favreau had an entire plan. Favreau had an entire plan for her. Like, she was essentially, I guess the best way I can put it, imagine Gina Carano being on par as much of a main character as Luke, Leia, and Han.
Wow.
Yeah, she was supposed to be a big hitter, and because she got fired, it put damage into the franchise, which is why, like I told GB earlier, season 3 is going to take a while. It's going to take a while for that to happen because of her firing, and now Favreau has to come up with different ideas. But there's a rumor that she's back on set. A couple people caught her on set.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So what happened? Yeah. So do you guys know who Bear Grylls is? The guy that does all the not wildlife. He does all the nature stuff. He puts himself into a bad situation. He teaches you how to get out of it and stuff like that. So he's been doing. He's been
killed a long time ago.
No, that's somebody else.
So he does a segment where he brings a celebrity with him into a poor situation and having to survive it. Gina Carano was supposed to do one with him. Obviously she got fired, so they canceled the episode. And then a couple months later, she happily tweeted like, "Hey, my episode's coming back. The episode's going to be aired." So I'm like, okay, I guess Disney's kind of second guessing this. Maybe they're just in the talks with her of maybe doing some more stuff. I think Favreau is probably trying to do everything he can to try to bring her back. And I'm like, well, I mean, you should. I mean, she got fired for no reason, honestly. There's that. Kathleen,
if he wanted her back, all he has to do is say, "Or she comes back, or I walk."
Yeah.
Without him, there's no. I don't care what people say. Without him, there's no Mandalorian, seasons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I was saying, the Mandalorian is the only reason why Star Wars still exists right now. Otherwise, we're stuck with the bad sequels.
Ugh.
I don't know about that, man. Star Wars has a long decades of history.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but currently.
Yeah, but okay. Star Wars has a long history.
Yeah.
and it has strong fans and a cult to back it, like any other famous.
Oh!
Well, what I'm saying is that history was erased by Disney. Disney literally stated when they bought the company, like a lot of these stories that you guys know of, if not like probably like a good 98% of all the stories besides the films, they're like, you know those books that you guys read when you were younger and you thought they were cool? Okay, they're not part of the story anymore. We're making our own universe.
Yeah, but you don't have to be into the movies to be into the Star. I mean, the books, the X-1 series, the Rogue Squadron series, they're all great book series. So, you know, even the cookbooks I got, the Black Spire and all, they're just great reads. So you can, like, I wasn't a big fan of the prequels, but the sequels were good with me. You know, but you know, it's Die Hard, man. You're gonna have to go with the bad.
Well, the films were bad. I mean, if you look at the box office, they were a disaster. The money just starts coming down and down and down.
I don't go by that because people will tell me a movie sucks, but in my opinion, I think it's great.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't say. I'm not saying to you the movie's bad and you should feel the same way I do.
Yeah.
I'm saying from a perspective of other fans that have seen this and the fact that.
Oh yeah. You know,
I haven't mentioned it yet, but like I said, I said this to two of you earlier. So there's been, I mean, this has been going on for years from what I saw, is that, like, you know, her contract not being renewed. Over the past months that I've been watching this guy, he's been stating like, okay, there's this information. He got she was brought into a meeting with Chapek, if that's the Bob, because there's two Bobs. I believe it's Bob Chapek who's the current one. Brought her into a meeting, gave her an ultimatum, pretty much told her either get your shit together or go find another company to fuck up. Because any project related to her that Star Wars is not doing good, and the High Republic series is not that great. I've read up a couple of it, and it's just so meh. In my opinion, I just think that they're trying to focus more on their progressive ideas over actual plot, is how I feel they're kind of treating the series now. You know, they want to try to be inclusive and stuff, which isn't an issue when it's organically put into the series, not when you're trying to check it off a list and be like, well, we have to make sure we have this entire list in a film. You know, again, my opinion, not to change anyone's mind. So yeah, and then, you know, supposedly she's been informed that her contract won't be renewed, but she'll still be able to stick around to work on the Indiana Jones 5 film, which, you know,
it's probably gonna go down.
Yeah, just like the fourth film. I mean, they should have just let Indy be done after the third film, but no. I guess let's try to kill it again.
You never know, man. You never know. You know, it is a hit and miss when you know, these companies go for a fourth, a fifth, a sixth. But look at Die Hard. I mean, you know, it's still entertaining. So whatever their formula is,
it's going to go after our age group because we're Indiana Jones fans. Just like Fast and Furious is on number 9 because of their fan base.
Yeah.
I mean, what is Fast and Furious? They get into trouble, they get out of trouble. I just watch it for the car races and the crashes. You know, I already know what the storyline is. Oh, Vin's going to get everybody rescued. You know, I mean, now you got John Cena in there, so it's a little different, but it's the same. It's just like the Halloweens. How many Halloweens were there? 12, 15? You know, then they went into space, and then Jason was in space, floating around in pieces, and still killed everybody.
Yeah, but entertainment now is not the way it was back then, and it's because we're having people.
It's the same guidelines, though. They're going to go after people like us for the Indiana Jones. I wouldn't expect my kid, you know.
I don't think she wants to go for people like you because she's too busy trying to go for a different crew.
What they're probably going to do is, and they're going to end up, how do you say, you know, passing down the torch to have a younger person do it. So that way, if the franchise gets bigger, or gets popular again, they can keep making more movies on it and bank on that. I mean,
Well,
they're kind of doing it with Ghostbusters. They're kind of doing it Ghostbusters, but I mean, they're doing it, artificially. I'm sorry, naturally. You know what I'm saying? It's done normal. It's not like just forced. This is an actual story, like in the future of the universe and what can happen and what can start.
Yeah, not like Ghostbusters
Franchise
2016.
Yeah, now that's a whole totally remake.
Yeah, that's what you get. Those are the films you're gonna get with people like Kathleen Kennedy in charge.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the type of movies that people think, oh look, a franchise that people like. Let's just redo it however we like, and it's gonna make money because it has the name. Psych. No, it's not. It's got to be a good movie.
Yeah, essentially.
You look like you have a cloak now, like you're part of the Sith or something.
No, I think I think the lights just decided that I think the lights
you're going to the dark side, bro.
I think the lights just decided to want to function right now. I'm gonna ask my best friend / engineer if he might know the reason as to why the lights decided to shoot themselves.
Right. As long as we can hear you, you're fine. All right, so fellas, I mean, you just gave us a triple mouthful of information on what's going on with Star Wars, your thoughts, behind the scenes, and a lot of things that are being said out there in YouTube land and so forth. So GB, so what do you think overall about what's going on with Star Wars?
Well, I mean, all politics aside, I did hear something. I'm not sure it was true that Kathleen Kennedy did have an issue with Gina Carano. That's another reason why she, got let go, got fired. They just throw other stories to throw off the actual thing that's actually going on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That is a rumor.
Yeah, but like I heard also Jon Favreau didn't even know she got fired. She's not supposed to be. She's a big, like he said, she's a big part of the show, and I mean she's likable no matter what party she follows. She's actually a likable character, especially for young women who like a strong, a strong woman in charge there. It's great for the girls and guys like me. She's a nice strong woman.
Here's a question.
For sure.
But yeah, man, I mean the show's been going great.
All right. So Hess, so what do you think about the stuff that MEGAMAN has presented to us here?
I mean it's plausible. I mean, but I'm afraid me personally, I don't pay any attention to that stuff. If you throw a Star Wars movie, I'm gonna go watch it.
Okay.
It's just what it is. I mean, I wish they would do more of the background stories. Like when they did Rogue One and all those, and continue on those paths.
Solo.
Yeah, Solo.
Solo was all right.
Solo is another one.
Come on.
Come on, man.
I will say this. The great
no,
thing
I'm
about...
saying no. I'm not saying it was bad. I didn't mind the Solo film. I'm saying it's films like Solo and Rise of Skywalker that's making Disney look bad in terms of their investments.
I will tell you this, man.
Star Wars here. We say it's a movie, but to Disney, it's supposed to be a cash grab. And how do you feel as a company when you throw out a movie and it does terrible and it doesn't make the cash you think it does? Disney's down. Okay, again, I'm spitballing the number. I can't remember, but they're down by at least over $600 billion in investments. They lost money from this franchise in 10 years.
That's fine.
But they made up with Marvel.
No, they didn't. They did not make it up with Marvel. Are you kidding me? Endgame made good money, but let me look at the virus with the people not going. Besides, I'm pretty.
It's changing up.
Disney charges $30 to watch a movie. If
you pay $30 to watch it,
that's what I'm saying. Even if you have Disney Plus, if you want to watch it when it comes out, you got to pay the $30 or go see it in a movie theater.
I mean, they put Black Widow in just only theaters only, and that's because it's getting a little bit better. But
yeah, my son goes to the theater like every weekend. What they do is, if you buy say 4 seats together, then they block off 4 seats around you. So it's like little pods in the movie theater, but they're still charging $20 a ticket.
Yeah, but that's why I had that A+ thing from AMC.
All right.
But I
guys.
want to say this real quick, just real quick.
No.
Star Wars, to me, Star Wars has so much lore in that whole galaxy
Yes.
that you can make so many Star Wars stuff, and not even just the Jedi's and the people you know, but other stuff, you know, and other like I mean, look at Rebels. Rebels is awesome. They have brand new people, you know, different planets we get to see and stuff like that. So if they go to that part without having to stick to the Skywalker stuff, I mean, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
And
if they get
epic.
rid of Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh yeah, no, they will. Don't worry about it. Money talks, bro.
There we go. Like I said, I'm not saying that the franchise is dying. I'm saying the franchise is dying if that woman stays as the current president.
All right. So I want to go ahead and give my 2 cents, 5 cents, quarter, 99 cents, whatever you guys want to call it. So I think at the end of the day, I mean, because Mega, you mentioned something, you know, interesting, and it kind of made me think. Okay, first of all, I'm a fan. I'm not Disney. I'm not Catherine. I'm not, you know, the
Kathleen.
executives. Huh?
Kathleen.
I'm not even her either. You know, I'm not the stockholders. So I'm a Star Wars fan. So, you know, I have my experience, and everyone has, you know, their choices of what they like and what they don't like. For me, the bottom line is I've been happy with everything so far. So whatever's happening behind the scenes, I know that that's going to go ahead and kind of, you know, drive what's going to happen in the future. But as for my present and past, I've been very happy. So I don't think The Mandalorian is the only thing that has Star Wars, you know, up there as something viable. You know, just, I mean, all Star Wars movies for me have been enjoyable. Now, the box office is one thing. Just because the box office didn't do great does not mean that Bogy did not enjoy that one movie. I've enjoyed all the movies that have come out for Star Wars, including all the side ones, you know, the solo one. So I mean, those have been enjoyable to me. So I think it's more of an individual choice. I'm not going to go by, or you know, this YouTuber or my friend said, man, that movie really sucked. Well, you know what? You know what I've learned, and I turned 50 years old in April. I've learned that do your own research, do your own thing, be your own man. I like this tune. You like that? So, you know, I watch a lot of movies that people have told me, wow, I really didn't like it. I watched it and I enjoyed it. Maybe it wasn't, you know, my top kind of echelon of like Back to the Future, you know, one of my all-time favorites, but it was enjoyable. I liked it for what it was. So Star Wars, listen, it's a galaxy far, far away. It hasn't reached Earth. Earth has not even made it in the Star Wars, you know, legacy. So let's enjoy it for what it is. Now, if you want to click off,
no,
huh?
No, not as long, not as long as she's in power. I'm sorry, no.
And
So
let's just hope they never bring it to Earth, because then it's gonna be some weird ass thing.
Oh no, please.
But see, to me, your whole mindset is against that one person instead of enjoying regardless.
No, I have enjoyed all the films except for the sequel trilogy. I've watched all those films. Those were terrible pieces.
You can't,
in my opinion.
To me, they were better than the prequels.
Yeah, that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. You know, we'll just wait when she gets fired, and then Lucas comes in, which rumor has it he's going to be producing a new trilogy. And then when those shows get retconned, and the rest, dude, they don't even sell the toys. Hasbro has a 50th anniversary. Hasbro did a 50th anniversary toy line, and they didn't even mention the sequel trilogy toys. They only did original and prequels. That literally tells you no one wants this, or at least what they're trying to aim at doesn't want this. Heck, I even heard rumors they're even planning on changing Galaxy's Edge to be more Mandalorian theme, and to get rid of the sequel trilogy because it's not grabbing the fans they want.
But Galaxy's Edge is its own lore.
No, it is. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. They're changing the lore. They're changing the characters in it. So they would get rid of Kylo Ren and Rey and switch it with the Mandalorian and Grogu because all the little kids in the world want to see Baby Yoda. No one wants to see Kylo Ren and Rey anymore.
I do.
Can I say something?
Yeah, we got 1 minute to wrap this up right here. So 1 minute, guys.
Yeah, real quick. I've been to Galaxy's Edge once. I just feel like it needs more Star Wars. I don't know. To me, I just feel like it doesn't feel like Star Wars in there.
It has the cantina.
That's about it.
I love the cantina. I got some cantina up in here, good fellas.
You gotta preserve to get in there.
Yeah. No, I was flattered. You gotta go there at night, in my opinion. You gotta go there at night.
That's it, man.
Okay.
Hey, like your background right now is nighttime, cantina time. All right. Well, listen, Mega Man, thank you so much for bringing on this topic here of Star Wars. Your thoughts, things that you have researched, Kathleen and all that good stuff. So, very interesting. You definitely got us kind of riled up here, with our own opinions on what's going on and what we feel, is important and not. So this definitely was a great topic. And, this definitely goes back, I think, for all of us from the beginning of our time here. So Star Wars, definitely a great topic to bring. All right, guys. So thank you so much here for watching this season 1, episode 13 topic on Star Wars. So here we're going to go ahead and sign off with GB.
Yo, we get a call.
That's it. We better call you. You're the only one that can take care of business.
My numbers are down in the description.
In the house with his last call.
Who?
Ooh. That's in the house.
Oh, me. Oh, I was like, who?
Yeah, was it lying?
I was choking.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
I don't know. Thanks. I don't have a line. I'll get one.
All right. And our special guest today, we got Mega Man with
Coño.
That's it. And this is your man Bogy here saying, thank you so much for watching. T.C.A. Enough said.